We're on board a Romanian Air Force transport plane travelling from Sibiu in the centre of the country east towards the Black Sea. Here, far from any major city, is Mihail Gogolnicianu Air Base, known to the military as MK. For the past few months, this has been home to 4 RAF Typhoons, sent here to bolster NATO's air defences along its eastern flank. NATO's air policing mission was enlarged in early 2014 following events in Ukraine and what NATO calls Russia's aggressive actions on its eastern flank. The number of air patrols was increased, and also jets for the first time were deployed to air bases in Poland and here in Romania. The Typhoon's job is interception, to challenge any aircraft, Russian or otherwise, that strays into NATO airspace.
Airspace above Romania is controlled by radars, obviously, and they're looked out. And if there's anything suspicious at all, then we'll be tasked to go and investigate. That comes from Torreon in Spain, believe it or not. They look at the radar screens there. They decide if we're going to go. If they decide that we are going to go, we're going to scramble. Then the CRC in Bucharest, so the radar controllers, much like we have in Bournemouth in the UK, those guys will send us a message to scramble. The guys will get airborne and they'll go and do as we're told. So that could be go in shadow, we could be 10 miles away from them, we could be tasked to go and fly next to their wing to find out who they are and what they're doing.
As well as conducting regular patrols along the Black Sea, 2 quick reaction Typhoons are parked under cover right beside the runway, fuelled and ready to scramble at a moment's notice to challenge any airborne incursion.
At times, as you've seen in previous media, that may involve flying alongside and taking photographs. When we do this, it's very much a business as usual thing. We do this quite a lot in the UK, we do it a lot in the Baltics, and it certainly happens in this theatre as well. Other times we may be on a more standoffish posture and giving people a bit more space. It all depends upon what the mission commander wants at the time, and that's as I say, that's all decided in the CAOC in Spain.
Operating alongside the modern RAF jets are Romanian MiG-21s. Many of these Lancers date from the 1980s, a relic of this country's Warsaw Pact past. Romania's Air Force is converting to the F-16, but for now the MiGs are still in daily use. A Cold War jet designed to intercept NATO bombers, now being used to keep an eye on Moscow's military might.
We keep the airframe, the originally airframe, but the weapon system, the navigation system are quite new. No, you can take part in any kind of mission with that aircraft. But it was very famous, and still doing his job very, very good. Because, it was designed as a fierce interceptor, and it is. The only, disadvantage is that you cannot stay very long time in the air due to the fuel consumptions, but other than that it's quite great.
For the RAF, this deployment aims to reassure Romania and the Baltic states to the north that they have NATO's full support and prove to the alliance's adversaries that they are being watched.